Entertainment buzz.
Hear me told ya.
Yo, yo, yo. What them say? Up to the buzz. We don't know. The buzz.
You know how we roll.
This is the entertainment buzz. Further on in the buzz.
What we gonna do right here is go back. Way back in time.
Sky, all the respect them eyes so full. Like a flag. Hear me now. So bounty. Dig it way. Entertainment buzz are the real thing, man. Say.
And now, our feature presentation.
All right. I want to say welcome to E-Buzz. My name is Kishima Francis, waiting up for DJ Bones. Welcome to those of you who are just joining us. If you're listening to the 107s or if you're watching us online at irefm.net, we say welcome. It promises to be a fantastic show as per usual, and big up to our sponsor, big up to Worthy Park Estate, Rum Bar Rum, truly Jamaican. Big up, of course, the Romain Virgo in the building. So I see you're lovesick. Welcome.
Thank you. Give thanks.
And also big up to our music artist, Sakura. Sakura, welcome to the E-Buzz.
Thank you for having me.
All right, so we're going to have a fantastic show as usual. So we're going to get into some hot topics. And of course, Sycorah and Romain, feel free to partake in any topic that you may find interesting. Right. Now, there was a benefit concert recently for Gary Chucks. And I think that situation just basically have a lot of people feeling some type of way. I mean, it's heartwarming, like all the selectors came out to support the initiative. You know, Gary Chucks, he had a stroke that left him wheelchair bound, and he is now moving around with the help of a walking stick. Now, all the selectors turned out in Spanish Town, and it was an initiative to raise funds for his medical expenses. So I think, you know, overall, all in all, they were saying that people will say dancehall is not united, but it was great to see that dancehall did come together. Yeah.
It's a good look, you know. I mean, you know, I know Gary Chucks like a brother, somebody who always represent, you know, Team Romain Virgo, you know, you know, somebody who's always, you know, asking for the music, even sometimes when, you know, I personally or somebody from the team don't reach out to him and say, you know, Gary Chucks, see the music here. You know, him as somebody who always reach out and I say, yo, make sure so we have songs. He might come and he might ask for the dub plate and thing. So he's definitely, you know, a fan of the music, you know, and somebody who always support the music, you know, and somebody who I respect to the max, you know. So it's good to see, you know, the selectors, everybody going out and supporting a brother. You know, I remember the first time when I heard about the incident, you know, Richie from Team Romain Virgo was one of the first person to reach out to me and say, yo, we have to do something for Gary, you know, and we did do something, you know, maybe not as great as we wanted to, you know, and you know, time on my side too, you know, wanting to go link him and thing, but because of everything else we have planned, you know. But it's good to see that Jamaica, you know, and especially the selectors, you know, I saw some videos
selectors
on the internet,
and radio DJs,
radio DJs, you know, going out and supporting somebody who I think is very important to our industry, you know, to the dancehall. You know, especially to dancehall settings, you know, and giving him the support that he wants right now. I think, you know, he will need much more.
No,
you know,
absolutely.
I think this is a great start. You know,
it is a great start, a fantastic initiative, and sometimes I think a lot of us forget that support is not necessarily financially
exactly.
But the fact that he was able to see his peers just, you know, embracing him and endorsing what he's doing.
Some of the videos, them you could have seen the emotion, it come over him like, yo, you know, I'm glad to see everybody. You could have seen like tears in his eyes, you know, and I can just imagine what that moment feel like, you know. So, you know, we just want Gary, if he's listening right now, Gary Chucks out, we just want him to know, so we love him and we did the theme and support him in our prayers too.
Without
you
a
know,
doubt.
And you know, we just want him to know him. He's very important to our industry, man, and everybody in the, especially the selectors. They could see that from the support, you know, yesterday that you know the people them really love him.
You know, this also goes to show, Romain, you're pretty young in the industry. Well, you started out very young. You're still young in age as well. And ever so often we have these discussions and persons will say the industry doesn't have like a facility or something set up where, you know, after you reach a certain, like a retirement, you know, like entertainers, you will do what you do, you'll go out, you'll tour, and things happen. Sometimes you will have money saved up, you will have some things, but then life hits you and hits you really hard.
And the reality about some of the things that hit you in life, it hit you in a way where even if you have money saved up, you know, and you feel like that is enough, you have some things where you never imagine that take so much out of you. You
Exactly.
know, and you can help yourself to a level, you know. So as I said, you know, I mean, if we could set up some things in our industry for, you know, help people who, you know, like people who
Contribute to the music.
Like, you know, to situations like these, then definitely it would be such a good thing, you know.
Yeah, because I feel like Jamaica within itself, the people of Jamaica is very supportive. So if you say, you know what, we're doing this for this cause, everybody will come together and do this, you know?
Yeah, we weren't hearing Sycorah much there. Nick Francis.
Mike.
Oh, yeah. Now you're on. Now we're hearing you. Now we're hearing you. Now, week after week, we basically provide a platform for upcoming entertainers. And we watch Romain. We watch him grow. I mean, to the point where I feel like, oh, wow. I should be referred to as Miss in this platform. But, you know, just being able to see it. So this week we have Sakura, and she's our music artist. So talk to us a little bit about who is Sakura and how you got started in the business.
Okay, Sakura, performing artist, you know, vocally. I write music, and hopefully I can get to produce as well. I started the music in 2009, but it was brief, where I work with Bobby Digital, Ernie Wilkes, and many other producers, and I managed to get a couple singles out, but like I said, brief, it was like a couple months. And then, 2015, I had to stop at that time because, you know, the music is kind of difficult when you're just starting out and you don't have a clue as to what you're doing. You only know that you're very talented where the music is concerned, but there's more to the music than just talent, you know. So I had to brace back a bit and try to get my thing together so that I can come back into the music and do my best. So I came back into the music November 2015. It's almost 3 years now, and I managed to get 2 more singles out, Undercover Lover and Skin.
Well, I want to hear what Sakura sounds like. And I know our listeners are thinking, okay, so we could hear what she sounds like.
She sound like foreigner, don't it?
Right?
Yeah, sometimes you hear
a little bit, like a little foreign chipping on it.
No, I'm a Jamaican, born and bred.
All right, so let's hear Sakura.
Okay.
So sing something for us.
Oh.
Yeah, ta-da! Surprise!
Reaching out to all you, some easy bouncing pon them one, yeah. You know, this is your girl Sakura representing live for Undercover Lover. I swear to God, I thought you were going to drop it, you know. So I was gonna, you know, send it right there and then. But yeah, all right. I've been searching for a man like you, the kind of man who ain't afraid to make my dreams come through. Yes, I've been dreaming of a God like you. No, man, play it, man. Too much of me right now.
No, Sakura can't be shy. I mean, it's lights, camera, action,
don't
it's showtime.
Don't get it twisted, and I'm not shy,
You're not
you know,
shy.
but I had something really polished and ready to just surprise
They're gonna hear it. We're gonna drop it. But
okay.
Talk to us about your musical style.
Okay, my musical style.
Lovers rock. How would you describe it?
It's a fusion of a lot of different things because I can do a lot of different kind of music. I can do rock. I can do souls, like deep soul. Cause sometimes my voice is like a burden, heavy. And like pop, R&B, techno, lovers rock, reggae roots and culture, all different kind of music. So it's a fusion of all different kind of music because I grew up in the rich culture of the whole thing. So
All right. Now, do you have a management team, or are you still doing it on your own?
I have a management team of Fat Tracks Record. Yes, the producer, Darai Pattinger, is the one who is producing my work and managing me as well.
All right. I know initially when we started, you said that, you started your career and then, you stopped, you went back to the music. What would you say are some of the challenges that you experience as a female in an industry that, sometimes it can be grueling? I mean, it may cause you to stay out and stay late at the studios, or very difficult to get on a rhythm. Plus, how are you finding it?
Well, a young girl having no clue of how the business is, you can just guess. It's crazy. We meet up with people that don't really think, they want to. You don't really think they want the business. They want to do something else other than the music. And I'm not that type of girl that wants to do that kind of business, I want to do straight music. I want to see where my talent can take me. I'm not interested in doing anything other than that. So, I felt like maybe it wasn't my time at that time, because I was young and I couldn't really bring myself to,
Hold your microphone.
Yeah. I couldn't really, like, for instance, if they come on to me strong, like I'm, Ray, I just felt like, okay, this is not your time. You need to go. And then I left. It was no problem, no fighting, no whatever. I just felt like it wasn't my time, and I left.
So what is it do you intend on doing differently now? Because you will have those sharks coming at you again.
Of course.
So and every time they come at you, you can't just up and leave the industry. So what's your plan of action?
No, this is why I say no. I had to take a break and figure myself out, learn, how to manage myself in this kind of industry. Strengthen myself mentally, spiritually, and come again. So I'm strong. I'm a woman now. I'm not a little girl anymore. And,
Hello.
I'm ready. So bring it on,
All right. Now let's talk about the tracks that you're currently promoting.
Okay, so I'm promoting Skin and Undercover Lover. Okay, Skin. Do I have to go into the whole?
Well, tell me about Skin. Now that you're going there, I mean, I want to know about Skin. How did Skin come about?
Well, Skin was poetry at first, I had a little experience that was kind of, it was a first time for me, and I didn't really know what to do with the thoughts. It kept playing games with my mind. So I decided to write it into poetry. And when I went back into the music in 2015, November, I met a producer, my producer now, Mr. Pattinger, that introduced me to some rhythm that he had. And when I heard the rhythm that it was on, I just felt like it was meant to be.
This is Skin. All right. Well, Skin. DJ Brian, can you drop Skin?
The night is so cold outside.
Sycorah, you skin. It works. I mean, you had Romain, Nadi, and you had the entire studio just rocking to that one. And that would explain what you were saying to us before.
Yes,
about
I couldn't
this
disclose it.
No, for persons who are listening and they're thinking that they want to book you for an event, how can we book Sycorah?
Fatabrim@gmail.com is the one who is organizing my booking as well.
Okay.
Is PHATTABRIM@gmail.com.
All right. Now we also have Romain Virgo in studio, and if you have not yet got a copy of Love's Sake, go get it. Now, Romain, welcome again. Last time you were here, we were talking about other stuff.
Yeah.
And now the album is here. It was pretty refreshing waking up to seeing Romain Virgo #1 on the Billboard with Love's Sake. How did that make you feel?
It was definitely a good feeling. I mean, over the years, like, my very first project, Romain Virgo, the first album, that debuted at, I think, number 14 or 15 on the Billboard charts. And that's to say, my fourth attempt, which is the Lovesick album, reaching to, debuting at the #1 spot. It's definitely a good feeling, I have to give all the praises to the people who go out and support and are still supporting music, like buying music, whether albums or they're streaming. They are the ones who we have to give all the praises to, and so I just want to tell them thanks for all the support, the continued support over the years, and we just continue to make good music. My aim is never to my whole aim in the music is not about billboards and charts and them things. But that's always I try to find my way, the hearts of the people, and then hopefully everything else come. So it's just good to see that a project from that we've been working on for 3 years, Bob, from 2015.
Wow.
Finally come out and go to the #1 spot in the first week. So it was good.
Outside of this album hitting #1 on the reggae Billboard, what makes it special to you?
Lovesick is really and truly the first project that feels like like we're working on an album. The first projects, Romain Virgo and the System, they were to me like, I always say to my management team, like they felt like compilation, like we just, put the songs that we're doing well at the moment and just get some other songs and put it with them and put it out, But this time around it was, we really and truly had a direction going, Lovesick, was coming from somewhere, we know what we wanted to do, we know what we were working on. Every step of the way was aiming in that direction, and it come to life. Lovesick is really and truly a series of events that happened in my life over the years, and
real life experiences.
Yeah, and I just use all of them, put all of them together and create this story, called Lovesick. So Lovesick is really and truly a story from start to finish, and I'm very proud of it. There were other songs that should have been on the album that didn't make the cut. Songs that we're still proud of. But Lovesick is definitely a story and something that I think there's something on it for everybody. Especially if you've been in love already. Or
you've been on an
experienced
emotional roller coaster.
Yeah, trust me.
Now, where can we get Lovesick?
Lovesick is everywhere. I think like all of the I always can't remember the term of it.
Digital platforms.
As simple as that, It's on all the digital platforms. So Spotify, Google Play, all of them. iTunes, vprecords.com, because they are the ones who are distributing this album. Where I say? Oh, in Jamaica? Oh, you wonder where we can find it in Jamaica?
And in Jamaica as well.
Oh, for sure. For sure. Any one of the airports, whether Montego Bay or Kingston, and soon, it will be in Music Mart in Kingston. So it's just a blessing to see it's finally here. Sometimes it's hard, I think there are people here in Jamaica who are still supporting albums. You have people who...
No, absolutely.
Yeah, you have some people who want them hard copy. It's not a lot, but we're happy that we could bring it here and the Jamaican fans could have it. Definitely, I think you can get it at VP office in Kingston as well, VP Records office.
And interesting that you said that you feel that more people in Jamaica are supporting albums, because even looking at the Billboard top reggae albums charts, usually you will see a lot of foreign names that you are sometimes seen for the first time on the charts, and then, you know, our Jamaican entertainers are not ranking really high. So when you go on the charts and you see so many Jamaican entertainers, you see a Romain Virgo, you see a I-Octane, there is Cargo, there is Damian Marley, it gives you overall a good feeling that yes, finally we are putting this myth to rest that people do not support albums, because they do. Your fans,
it's just that sometimes we speak from the point where like we want so much more. You know, like we want people to show their love at a greater level, you know, like more people buying albums, you know, because in comparison to other genres of music, you know, we are way out of them
behind. True,
you know,
true.
When especially looking at reggae music, you know, from the standpoint where we said, yo, this is such a big genre, you know, like we don't want it to be mainstream music, you know, but you know, out there to the world, we think reggae music is you know, in comparison with other genres of music, we are really doing well, you know. So
no, we are right up there.
So you know, I think people, you know, whenever we say music now sell again, I think is to the level where, you know, the numbers would represent, you know, how well we do out there and when we go to perform, you know, and how we see people react to the music, you know. So yeah, man.
And speaking about performing, Romain, because you are, from day one, I think from the get-go, you have the ability to engage individuals, whether with your voice or how you communicate through your music. You always get that response. How important is performance to you? And tell us about that preparation process.
Yeah, I mean, you know, I can remember one time I got to a club show in Amsterdam. It was a band show though, you know. And somebody came up to me, a white man, he come up to me and say, yeah, like he must try to show me, say, he hear my music already, but he wasn't that interested in the music. And the reason for that is because when he heard, you know, my earlier music, like, and it was specific. He was saying a song called Rain Is Falling. You know, there was auto-tune on the song, and so that didn't give him any.
That threw him off.
Yeah, kind of threw him off, you know, and his friend forced him to come to the show, you know, and so he wasn't really there to watch me perform, but just to, you know,
tag along.
Friend, And after the show, this was after the show, he was telling me no, and he was like apologizing because he was saying live, listening to me doing the song live, like, you know, like the record didn't do any justice to my voice, you know. So that is something that, you know, I know that, you know, we have as
singers.
You know, that's me just like a personal, no, you know, like, you know, we're able to go on stage and perform a song and win people over. You know, so sometimes we go inside of the studio and say, yo, this is the baddest song and the biggest song, this, but then when they go out and they play up on the radio, you know, and people hear it, you don't get the effect you would get from like when you go on stage and perform it, you know. So you know, it's definitely a plus, you know, when you can perform your song. You know, I think I perform my song better than I record inside of the studio. You know, whenever I perform on stage, there are other elements that come in play, like something that you can't really explain. It's more like a spiritual kind of vibe that really help to bring out all the emotions that I would want to bring out. You know, things that I couldn't do, I would never ever be able to do inside the studio. When you see the crowd and you see the reaction,
you do it.
You do it.
And repeatedly, we have get that from you, Romain. I will say this to you, and I think I've said it on this platform before, that you have been consistent in terms of your delivery, and I see you as a young Berries. Because yes, we have a Berries Hammond who is great, and you know, there's nobody like Berries. But here comes a Romain Virgo who is consistent with your performance and based on what you just described. And it is true, when you perform, you feel it, you sound like you track. I don't get, like, you have some entertainers, they will rush through a song. You can tell like this song is their favorite in comparison to other songs on their catalog. But then how you deal with every song is like, okay, here we go, I'm gonna paint you a picture, I'm taking you there. And I think once the audience allow you to move them, you're gonna move them and take them places, and that is what separates you from.
We try our best. We try our
Some
best.
industry players.
Even in terms of the whole musicality of our performance, like with the band, we try to be different from every other band in the world. Like we want to give people, as I say, paint a picture. We want when people left them now and just talk about Romain Virgo, but and it's, I think what we see over and over again, people come and them say, "Yo, your band is amazing." And sometimes I even feel better when people talk about the band than even like it give me a good feeling on the inside for sure. Say it's not just because I can go on stage and I sound good, but without them. At the end of the day, then everything, all of that emotion, all of that feeling where you feel, you couldn't feel it without them.
It's true.
Always feel good whenever people, compliment everything. They will say, "Yo, your band sound good," and I think that always a win people heart for me. Just the entire package, a full package. When you go on stage, when you walk on, from the introduction. People, like, wow, the interest is there. And something I always live with too is that as an artist, sometimes you go on the stage and you probably not get the quote-unquote forward where the artists who go on before you get. But
run your race.
You leave some, you leave some, you have to just, run your race and leave that. You never know what, you might not see the people that might jump on and put up the man of the year of every single song where you sing. But sometimes you have some people that stand up one place and the music just have them right there and them don't even move. You don't know what you're doing to them. And I experienced that by sometimes going inside of the crowd and watching other artists perform. And I say, because sometimes people that stage on them tired too. And by just in the crowd and I watch the artists that perform, I say, whoa, I wonder if him know what we feel out there. So we're tired. Because we stand up out there all night. But right now, you don't understand what you do. You're moving, so, as I go along, I learn so much. There's so much to learn about performing and how to really capture people. And every day, every time I get the opportunity to either go on stage or go inside of the crowd and watch a performance, I learn something new, So it's just a learning process for everybody. And as you can see, every time she's like true, so she knows.
I know the feeling because sometimes when we get a performance and we are supposed to do it with a track, you don't really feel it like when the band is there and you feel all type of spirit just running through your blood. You just feel like it just makes you feel really powerful when you're about to perform. No,
you have to zoom in on Sakura.
Yeah, she's passionate about that thing.
She's feeling it.
I feel it from the ground coming straight up to my soul, man.
All right, well, we're going to give you both an opportunity to feel that, because what's going to happen now, we have a break, but we want you to sing us to a break. Right? We won't even do any tracks, no rhythm, nothing like that, because we won't even feel it. We don't have any bands, but Gavin, could you strum a beat? Or all right, so Romain Virgo, Sycorah, I don't know, sing us to a break. Feel it from your soul.
Well, you should be next to me, baby. I'm dreaming of you and me. Lately, baby, where are you? I hope you're feeling lonely. Can't sleep without you. Can't breathe without you.
I wanna hold you close. Take off your clothes. Let you feel me, babe. All of my love, I wanna give you all of my soul, make you feel
Ace.
Take it, Romain, take it.
I was about to take it to church, Just so you know, I was about to take it to church. But
all right.
It's
Stick and stay. We're going for a quick break. When we come back, more with our music artist, Sycorah and Romain Virgo.
raise the rumba.
Pick up yourself and build up your life. Lift up your spirits and not just survive. Rumba in a makeup, don't stop. Feel it up, raise the vibe with rumba, cause my life well up.
You know ordinary, sweeter than cherry. Rumba in a hand, what we do? Raise the bar with rumba. What we do? Raise the rumba, raise the bar with rumba. What we do? Raise the rumba, raise the rumba.
Kaboom, kaboom, highway. Them little fool there try copy them fish. Stop it.
If my life should go down, would you listen? Or would you remain here? If you're only here for the money, then surely I'm wasting time. And when you call me names like honey, it was just another one of your lies. You say everything that I wanna hear. You let me believe you. You'll do anything to get what you want. But girl, you're a sweet liar. And girl, you're cold fire. You're no good for me still. You're everything I need. You're tear gas, baby, and you're every breath I breathe. Oh, I thought you were different. Turns out you're really different in the sense that everything you did was all just pretend. I thought you were a queen, cause my dream was with you. I guess this dream just won't come true. But the first time I laid eyes on you, you tease and say I'm untrue. Oh, get deep in my heart and you, I was in love with you. So caress me, girl, embrace me, girl. Never ever go astray. Caress me, girl, embrace me, girl. Oh, caress me, girl, embrace me, girl. Never ever go away. Caress me, girl, embrace me, girl. Ooh. A man in my position can't afford to look ridiculous. Oh no. You insult my intelligence, make you so
hey. It seems to be a sexual jungle out there. Whoa, so as get to you, you know you've got to prepare. Ooh, whoa, yeah. So lately I've been feeling you, yes, from across the room. Yeah, and we're about to get physical. Ooh.
Welcome back if you're just joining us. It is the E-Buzz, and guess who just joined us? Do we buzz him off? What do we do? Bones, what happened? What happened? Are you being Tommy Lee right now?
Me wants to say I thought the wrong turn me take. Turn on the indicator and I play TikTok. I'm saying was I'm not to rush myself, but I reach still. So big up the whole IFM still and all of the crew still. Big up anyway again, Kashuma, however. I don't know. Yeah. What are you sit down in a metro? Anyway again, man.
Yo, we take over your work.
Yeah, this is
good. You know something? You know why me glad you today? You will see the kind of work me have to do. Eh? You rock thing you depend from what the air, you know.
Yeah.
By the way, you know, so I bet them say when you come, the first thing you're gonna say is
Yeah.
You know so.
No,
You know so.
no, Bones, he really did say that.
But Romain knows me very well.
He knows you very
I've
well.
always said Romain has to be rich.
Yeah.
No, I've proven it. By the
Yeah.
way, this young talented lady.
Sycorah.
Oh my God, Sakura.
Don't make me blush.
Girl, black women don't blush. Sakura.
This black woman.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Lovely sound.
Thank you.
Keep it up.
Thank you.
Don't stop.
How?
Go reggae, not hip hop.
Okay.
It will drop. And I will arrest you like a cop. Don't tell me to stop. Oh.
Continue going. I like the compliment.
You mean, my girl? Romain, you're a little work thief. But I'm proud of you, son.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Where's Vikings? Vikings, are you here, sir? But that man really don't like to travel, you know, even locally. Anyway, Romain, come on, have a seat.
So Bones, we actually reach a section of the show now where we're going to look at our hot topic. Oh, so they're switching. So for the internet viewers, Bones take back his seat from Romain.
Well, can I be honest? No, I mean, can I be honest with you? Mm-hmm. When you are working, I've been working on a very serious project. Mm-hmm. And what it is somewhere at about 4 o'clock this afternoon. The time has been extremely hot, or what you call temperate. Hot. And I decided to take a rest because of the heat. No, at 4.
At 4.
At 4. And from I closed the door, consciousness was no more. So I'm very honest in what I'm doing, but yes.
Yeah.
No, but I'm always all right.
Yeah, because I mean, we've been sending you messages. I mean, one of the messages I sent you was "Wake up." I had a feeling,
you know me.
Yes. No, well, you know,
And
when you're
I'm sure
over the hill, you have to take those afternoon naps.
Hold on there. But why is Barrington Levy sending me messages? Shiddly daddly widdly. Wake up. Face it.
All right, so our Buzz Hot Topic, we want to look at should entertainers be mindful of their brand before getting into a lyrical feud? Like Romain Virgo, for example, you're doing your thing, you're successful with your touring, your album, and then in come an entertainer to say, blast you or drag you in the rut. Do you consider your brand before responding to a lyrical feud or before starting one, or you allow your emotions and your feelings to get the best of you?
Well, you know, like in my case now, I'm so focused on what I am doing, like, you know, going forward, like, like, nothing around me, not really, you know, because I see those things as distractions.
They are.
Yes,
you know, and always in the process expect, you know, them to see that too. You know, so, you know, me just try to stay focused on what I am doing. You know, as an artist, you have to know, say, you know, everybody entitled to them opinion and can say anything about it. That's something where you cannot stop. You know, but you have to just know, say, you can't stop people from having an opinion about you or say something about you. But then you have to know what you represent and know, you know, things that can be detrimental to your career at the end
and
of
what
the
you have built.
And what you build. So you can imagine build something now to this level and then somebody comes and say
Someone
something.
say idiot and then you throw that away.
But one of the things I wanted to ask you though, Romain, in terms of, because of the genre style or the genre of music you represent, do you think that feuds are less likely because of the kind of music that you put out? Because I do believe that a lot of times when you see feuds happen, sometimes it's it's leaning towards a dance hall versus
dance hall mostly, but I think in
recent times.
Yeah, in recent time, I think it no matter, man. Like, people will still say and people will still try.
So have you ever had that experience?
Yeah.
What yes, man. Tell me.
Even recently, and
what them say? Say you're love sick.
So that me I try to show you.
Say you're love sick. And that
this are the exact moment now.
Yes.
I'm not even want to talk about it.
No, man. Yeah. Tell me. You want to hear?
No. I'm not going to tell you nothing.
No. Then they hurt your feelings.
No. Sometimes even close people to me might call me and say, yo, look what the person here say.
You're not going to do what you're going to do about it.
I'm not give them the time of the day. I'm just focusing on what I am doing and where I want to take the music and where I want to go. And that's the aim at all times, you know. So somebody have something to say, them can go and say it and talk to themselves. But
How about you, Sakura?
Well, I'm kind of a non-responsive person, so therefore I'm not even focused on that. I think that if you follow up these kind of things, you can, like say for instance, if somebody come to you and start carry on and calling a name and stuff like that, and if you just go right there and say, you know what, whatever, you know, and start talking out some things, and then you forgot it. 10 years from now, you get this big opportunity, and then that one little mistake that you make one time, it just show up, you know. So you really don't want, you want to keep your brand really polished and clean, because you know the sky is the limit for it. So I don't focus on that.
So Sakura, here's a question I have for you. So you believe that being non-responsive, you know, depending on what is being said, is the way to go in terms of people who probably have something negative to say?
I feel like Romain said, these things are just distraction, you know?
Well,
you
they
really
are.
don't want to focus on these kind of things, because it can throw you off the path.
But
you know
sometimes
I'm
what they say will throw off your path.
Like you don't listen to it.
No, sometimes things are very bad. What do you do? Leave it alone?
Like, all right, say for instance, somebody is saying something that you're involved with, and it's bad. You clear
Yes.
it up and you move forward. I mean, there's no need to.
How do you
make
clear it up?
Well, you make a public announcement, you know, so and so happened. Maybe you regret it, maybe you don't. You know?
Take the high road.
Yeah, and you move forward. It's not something
No, I
to-
hear.
I don't cut to the still, but me just create a rule for myself.
Yeah.
I know that in this business, you know, especially when you start to do well and you get better at the thing,
Yes.
everybody has got an opinion. You know? So I create the rule where, you know, it no matter what anybody wants to say, it doesn't matter. You know, people can go to the ends of this earth and say, go for the thing that hurt me most. I create the rule and I say, I expect all of these things. So when them come now, there should be nothing that will really surprise me. I make me feel like me need for reply.
Let me tell you something. As a fellow man, I'm going to cuss you now. I'm going to tell you, say, Romain, how you feel go Europe and not carry me? So you see what happened to you now? I'm carry Gavin. Because you know, say, what's your name? Reggae? How's mama? What's your name? Reggae? Jegge. Jegge could be an opening act. You're fighter. You see how you shouldn't even let Pablo carry the glass of wine come here.
Yeah, but big up Pablo, big up to Mongoose. You know, always treating us right.
Big up Pablo every time.
Hello. You should have thanked me. I came late so that Pablo could shine.
No, Pablo been shining.
Thank you, my brother.
Pablo been shining. We actually delayed Pablo's shine because we were anticipating that you would pop up.
Let me tell you something. I even said to Pablo the type of wine to bring. I said, Pablo, Romain is coming from Europe. Don't come, halfway.
Yes.
Can you go on up it, himself. Bones. In Paris, we didn't drink this, In Belgium, we didn't have this. I don't understand. But you see, Romain, I drink the wine. So Romain, and I want to say big up to Pablo.
And here I was thinking that the wine was for me. I didn't know it was for
Darling,
Romain.
you have to be specific with the term wine.
The alcohol wine.
Drink. Let's say the drink.
I was thinking that because of my dress code, you guys wanted to be very nice to me. Because, I make sure I look presentable.
Look at what is happening behind you, darling.
No, Gary.
No, Gary G needs prayer.
All right, so let's get back on track. Let's get back on track. So we have 2 Lovesick albums, Bones, that we want to give away. I think Romain
all right, so
should give
can I
away.
be honest? The reason I was late is because I was lovesick.
Speaking of Lovesick, though, Romain, like the photo on the album. When I look at your facial expression, I see lovesick. I see a lot of emotions. I see a man who is going through, not mash up,
yeah, man,
but going through quite a bit. How instrumental were you in the design for Lovesick?
Well, I wouldn't even take full credit for it. Nico Brownie from Lifeline Music, who is right over there. You know,
Nico.
my brother from another
Come on,
mother.
man. We're giving you some credit, son.
You know, we have to big him up. You know, big up to Stephanie from VP Records.
Thank you for this. It looks good.
You know, big up to Will Twart, who is a photographer. You know, it's like a collaborative effort. You know, and you know, I like the idea. It's like my team now. Everything they mentioned to me, I say, yeah, man. Because people who understand, you know, what they do.
The movement, the direction.
So, you know, when we'll, you know, finally found the location, I think this was somewhere in Clarendon, with like an abandoned warehouse kind of vibe, and we just love the whole idea, you know.
How many times you had to do this facial expression?
Him showing us right now. You know, it's natural.
How many times you had to do it, or did you nail it in one go?
I think, you know, Will Twart is a very, you know, professional and somebody who
perfectionist. So several shots.
Well, him just like free spirit, to be honest with you, but him know him do, you know, and so he was there and he was like, just give me this, and that was it. You know, he just took a couple of them and then.
You know, one of the things I wanted to ask you though, Romain, the single. Love Sick has been out for a long time.
Yeah, it was.
I mean, we've been playing that
since 2015.
Forever, yeah. To me, I mean, the song was such a great song. It's such a good song. Was it because of the longevity of the popularity of the song why you named the album Love Sick?
No, because Love Sick was the name of the album was created then. You know.
From the single.
Yeah, from ever since we have that song. So the album, we've been working on it for 3 years now.
You know, so slow, sir.
No,
better to
yeah, slow, sir.
Them say not
better to be
right
slow and sure.
But the one the song, I think it's called Still.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Give thanks.
And is that the next?
Richie Stevens produced that song.
Yes, and it sounds like something he would have produced.
Yeah.
Just the rhythm alone.
Yeah, but that's a song that we're really and truly pushing now. We just released a music video for it. Probably about 3 weeks ago. 3 weeks ago, okay. Yeah, and it's doing well, you know.
It is.
Yeah, people, you know, everybody is viewing it, you know, and we've been making posts, you know, on of this video on Instagram, Facebook every day, you know. So, you know, it's a song that we're really looking forward to. But there's so many other songs on the album that, they're growing. You know, when we're in Europe, you know, and UK performing, there's this song on the album called Trouble. I don't know, but the people, every single night we perform it, I don't know if it's because of the live music, as me talked earlier, the vibe from it. Every night we perform Trouble, you could just see, every city that we go to, you could see the vibe getting better and better and better. And every time we play it, people just, you know, they're just moving, you know, and to see, you know, we're performing new songs from the album and people are moving.
Is that Trouble?
Yeah, that's Trouble.
Let's hear Trouble.
Yes, baby. First time that I saw you, when I looked in your eyes, should have known it shouldn't come as a surprise. You are trouble, trouble. Yes, you had that look on your face. You were with your man, but still up in my space, looking trouble. You are woman. Why did I run away from you? Now you let my woman find out that she's everywhere looking for me. Tell me, how can I go if she's looking for me? Baby, no, tell me, you do everything just to get my attention. I'd run away if I know your intention was trouble, trouble. You got that sexy shit with that small little waist, everything and more to put in a mess. They don't know.
Trouble. So I know initially, like at the start of the program, you basically, Romain, had said that Love Sick speaks to your life.
Yeah.
Who was this Trouble?
Why?
Minori. Me know her.
Bones will tell you.
Bones know her.
Say no. You say no.
Bones will tell us.
No. But you know, I don't think it's my place.
I think most men no trouble.
Yeah. No. Romain.
At some point.
No. Romain, you said that perfectly.
Yeah.
Most men know or seen trouble.
Yeah.
Because look how Gavin gone in depression. Calm down, Gavin. Calm down.
Stop it.
Trouble was produced by Kurt Riley. You know, you have to big up Kurt Riley every time.
Kurt!
Yeah, man, him call me.
You know what it's worth.
And say, Romain, I have a project, you know, that I'm working on. He send me the rhythm. You know, the night, I listen to it and a vibe, and I call him the next day and say, what do you think about this? I sent him a voice note, and he was saying, wow. You know, first of all, I think it was his girlfriend at the time, say, yo, she loved the song. And him love it even more, and I went to the studio and recorded it. But trouble is definitely an experience too.
Right.
You know, and you know, we just put it to song. Maybe 100. It's not 100%. As I say, it's a story that we create around all of these.
Right.
So it's probably not everything that we talk about in the song.
Not word for word.
Yeah, but
so don't go listen to Love Sick now and I say, what? That Romain experience? Whoa.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Okay. You also mentioned the live band, and I think for me personally, I love live music, and nothing like when you can hear rich instruments accompanying a singer's voice or a dancehall DJ. How important was it for you to ensure that you include live music on Lovesick?
Yeah, it was very, very important. You know, I mean, you know, my team, everybody, you know, from Vikings come right up, know that I prefer, you know, live music. You know, whenever I'm performing, you know, sometimes when them call and say a track show me, I say, John, I don't know, I'm gonna do this. You know, sometimes it just depends. You know, sometimes it, you know, their show is built from over the years, it's built around tracks, and then you have to just go and do it. But I prefer to perform with a band because I get to give more. You know, so, you know, presenting something now that is, you know, recorded, you know, pre-recording and you know, put on CD and then something I put out, you know, is something that we had to make sure that it had that sound, it still have that live sound, you know, to it, you know, and I was happy that some of the, you know, we get to work with some of the best musicians in Jamaica, you know, on this project, you know, we get to work with some of the best producers. If I could call names, Donovan Germain from Penthouse, you know, Darwin Brown, Vikings Production, Nika Brown in Lifeline Music, Kurt Riley, as I mentioned earlier on, TJ Records. We also had Mr. Kurt Riley a while ago, right? Yeah, Sting International. You know, we work with Shaggy and everybody. So,
one of the things
from Germany, Silly Walks.
But it is so interesting because when you are performing with a live band, you have that space you have that flexibility to tell the band to go low.
Easy, yeah.
Easy.
Talk to the people.
You can separate instruments because all the instruments are right there with you, and it is also, it gives you such a sound that the people in the audience really listen to you. Like me, you know, you can really have a fun time. Everybody, the most promoter, they will say, well, I'm gonna want to pay for the live band.
Yeah.
But what the live band gives you in terms of results and in terms of sound, you can't pay for it.
Can't beat it.
You really can't pay for it. I wanted to ask, you know, that you're just fresh off a Europe tour. What was the response like for you?
It was amazing. You know, we did 14 shows in 3 weeks. You know, we did UK, 5 shows in the UK. We did 4 in Germany. We did, I think we did about 3 in Holland. You know, we did 2 in Switzerland, and we did 1 somewhere. I don't remember where.
Somewhere.
But yeah,
I don't know that country name somewhere.
Somewhere.
But if you can tell me where it's found.
Yeah, I mean, I look on, but like Bob now, remember. But
if it name somewhere, you know, I remember.
You know, but it was amazing. You know, like you know, now go brag and say, yeah, we sold out everywhere. But you know, because there were cities that we wish that more people, you know, would have turned out. You know, some of the time it depends on the day. You know, we're doing shows like Wednesday and Tuesday and Wednesday and Thursday.
Like midweek.
You know, so you know, people have to go to work next day. You know, and so you know, but every night was a good crowd. You know, a crowd that definitely you know could work with. You know, and it was just a good experience. You know, I've been to new places. I've been to Cardiff, which is in Wales, and I've never been there before. You know, and just when you see the crowd, it's more, not like the Caribbean kind of crowd that you would see in other cities. It was mostly white people inside there, you know. So it was good. It was a very good experience. You know, the show that we did in Germany was, you know, Anthony B was a part of it. You know, Juna Kelly. It was like a reggaeville, Easter special kind of vibe. You know, so it was very good.
You're in good company too.
And I must tell you that
Anthony B and Juna Kelly. Yeah.
And I admire your
Charlie B was there and Drew Lion.
Drew Lion, yeah, but no, anybody.
I don't want to forget nobody. Drew Lion, Charlie B was there.
But one of the things I wanted to say to you is that we admire the honesty because we have had artists who have come on this show and say them pull out 10,000 people and more.
Yeah, sometimes.
And I want to club them, they will hold 200 people.
Yeah, sometimes
social media shows
they
you
don't think
something
people
else.
travel.
As artists, you have to allow yourself to grow too, you know, so be honest with yourself. You know, and
be honest with your fans too.
Yeah, and your fans, you know, because, you know, if you start to believe that, you know, and tell yourself that you're sold out somewhere and you know that you didn't know, next time you go, you won't even know what you do. You won't even know your numbers. You know, even the promoters were saying this was a good look, you know, to see, you know, the time that they were saying that, next time, all of these people who used to come out at these shows, they will go and tell others about this experience. So next time you come, we can probably go up to a club like 400. If it was 200, we can probably try for 400.
Right.
If it was 500, let us try for 1,000 or 1,200. You know, so it was definitely a good experience. You know, especially in the UK. I've never been to the UK by myself. You know, our headlining, Savannah was there with me in the UK.
Big up Savannah.
Oh my God, she
is awesome.
Because she's
such
a
a great girl,
singer as
Savannah,
well, and then to see
super talented.
both of you together.
Yeah, man, she's an amazing singer. You know, every night, like, you know, it's just that sometimes how backstage or side stage set up, you can't go and watch, or else people would see you on the stage. You know, but you know, Savannah, when you hear her from backstage or watch back some of the clips with her in the nights, you know, it's just amazing. She's talented, soulful, and somebody, you know, to really look forward to in the business. I was happy that she was there with us, you know, and I'm just looking for great things from her in the future, you know.
I must tell you.
And that was good that you could, Romain, include Savannah. You know, like you started out before her, you're doing your thing, and here it is, you acknowledge and see a good talent to include.
Somebody so talented.
Sakura.
And we have to big up our team, you know, like Protege and everybody who is around there.
Yeah, man.
No, absolutely.
We have a break coming up.
Yeah.
We have a break. And what's going to happen now? I don't know. Gavin, can I do a dehydrated one or should I go straight?
No, just do a musical one.
Just do a musical break? You did the dehydrated one already?
No. I did it, but guess what? Without any tracks or anything, because at the moment when we did it, they didn't want any track. They were talking.
Oh, they were hyping.
They were hyping.
All
yes.
right,
pretty much.
So,
In a nutshell.
we understand. I would like Pablo from Mongoose. How are you, sir? Would you like to introduce the break? No? No, all right. Cool your foot.
All right, so we asked DJ Brian to drop something dusty. We'll have Sycorah and Romain Virgo.
This is brand new.
Sing us something on them rhythm, yeah?
Fresh out of Europe, Romain Virgo.
Thing called
Sakura. Here we go. What's your girl?
Feeling from my body every time when I see you tonight.
Thank you.
Boy, you got my body feeling all kind of thing you like.
I know.
You make me feel so good.
Me know.
You make me wanna make you feel so right. But every little time you turn on my light, I just wanna give you it tonight. Yeah. I'm making up as I go, you know.
Yeah, but you're loud up for business, man. You're loud it up. You're loud it up.
Turn out the lights and make me see you under. I wanna give it to you nice and proper. I wanna show you what a real woman. I wanna make you feel all kinda. Hey, boy, don't make me.
Romain, you sing to Keshima now.
And comes the love doctor. Call me anytime you need me, baby. Oh, you like it like this. I'm gonna kiss you on the lips. I'm your love doctor. Call me anytime you need me, baby. Girl, just call me anytime. And when you're ready, hey,
Cause I'm ready for the bump and grind. And I wanna tell you what's on my mind. I wanna show you everything that you like. Come on and let's go and turn out your light. Yeah.
What on now? Romain.
Look here, I'm warming up, brother. I'm warming up.
No. Keep warming up, baby.
Okay.
Keep going. Give it a piece.
Listen up. Because I'm feeling the sweat running down my skin. I wanna show you what is deep under. Take off your clothes and let me.
Right.
Cause I'm gonna give you. Woo! My name is Sakura. Read all about it. Look up on the undercover. Love me if you shout it. Look up on skin because me love the way it. Hey.
Romain, you lose your work.
Drink up the red wine.
Hold on. What true?
Look here, man. Do not tease me, no. Do not tease me.
Pablo, thank you. We couldn't do that without you, youth.
On a teasing me.
Raise the bar, we run bar. What we do? Raise the rum bar.
Pick up yourself and build up your life. Lift up your spirits and not just survive. From marina makeup, don't stop. Feel it up, raise the vibe with one bar. Cause my life well up.
You're not ordinary, sweeter than cherry. Rum bar in our hand. What we do? Raise the bar, we run bar. What we do? Raise the rum bar. Raise the bar, we run bar. What we do? Raise the rum bar. Raise the rum bar.
Join the Scotiabank team for OMG. Online banking is free roadshow this Friday from 8:30 a.m. to 4 p.m. Stop by Scotia Centre and Ligani branches to sign up for the online banking and win fabulous prizes. IRFM will be live on location at the Scotia Centre, downtown Kingston, to bring you all the happenings. This broadcast is brought to you by Scotiabank. It starts with you. That's Scotiabank Online Banking is free roadshow this Friday, Scotia Centre, downtown Kingston.
If you have fame, and if you think you're supreme, and if you have power, and if you're hot, you're not saying nothing till you're irie.
See this.
Kaboom! Highway! Them little fool there try copy them fish. Stop it!
If you have fame, and if you think you're supreme, and if you have power, and if you're hot, you're not saying nothing till you're irie.
Hey baby, I wanna satisfy you tonight. I wanna satisfy you. Like that. Come over here, let me show you what I got.
To plan. No, I don't want you to leave. Will you hold my hand? Hold you, stay with me. Hold you, hold I need.
Easy.
You know, that song is a demo, you know. Yeah, that song, Satisfy You, it was a demo. My assistant sent it by mistake.
Oh.
It's a raw demo, my apologies.
No, but you know what? Do you know that a lot of raw demos are hits?
I know, but you know, I like work on my
Look
music.
here, but I want you, yes, I want to let you know that you're a naughty little lady, though.
Yeah, I think your
and
style,
I love it.
Yeah, you're a bit sensual with
And I
your
like
delivery, and it works for you.
Work for me too.
And Bones, you had him
Work
golfing.
very well. You have now made me lovesick. You have to promote album Cross. Romain want to hear youth. David said.
All right, so we're going to talk about the Caribbean Choice Community Link Up. And when we come back, we're going to give away Lovesick albums. We're going to open the phone lines and also give you an opportunity to interact with Romain Virgo and Sakura. So the numbers, before we get into that, we have David Reed, and he's going to talk to us about the Caribbean Choice Community Link Up. David, welcome to The Buzz.
Good night, Kashima. Good night, Bones.
Mr. Reed.
Bones lead the astray, you know.
Look here.
Don't make him lead the astray.
He's bad influence.
I don't like this impression that you're trying to present on the airwaves. Mr. Reed.
Oh, no, I could never do that, Bones.
But you just had to do it a while ago.
No.
Cool your foot in you.
Identity.
Look here, Community Link Up. Tell us all about it. I want to know every single solitary detail. Where, when, entertainment package, admission, security. Tell me everything.
Well, first of all, this weekend, this Sunday, we're going to be at the Cheesefield Community Center. Cheesefield is a community near Linstead in St. Catherine.
Okay.
And that's where we're going to be on Sunday.
Okay.
Between 12 and 6. It is free of cost. Absolutely free of cost. And the plan is that we are going to be hosting several competitions. We're going to have a domino tournament, a netball tournament, a football tournament, and of course the crowning glory is a cook-off.
Right.
So come and test your skills in football. All the communities, we're inviting them to come out to the Cheesefield Community Center on Sunday, the 29th of April. Football, dominoes, netball, and of course the cook-off. Our host for this weekend will be both boy Floyd, and we're having music by Chaps High Power, which is from the community. And the idea is that the winners have an option. They are vying for $30,000 in cash.
Okay.
For the winners. The runners-up get $20,000.
Right.
And the third place gets $10,000. So we're really encouraging everybody to come out and jam with us and, spend the day, participate, and see where your skills lie.
Right.
And let us just have a good day and enjoy it.
Hey.
And it's free. Did you say it's free, David?
Yes, ma'am. Free
David,
of cost.
I'll tell you something. When you have an event like this one, right? And sounds so flat, I would have beat you, because the kind of promotion that you have going on, I mean, this is such an awesome event. And on top of it, it's free?
Free.
Here, David. Here, this is David. Well,
yes, sir.
We are having a great event this weekend. And I'm going to tell you something. It is at the Cheesefield Choice, whatever. People are calling me and say you're flat. Hold on, I'll call you back. But what I'm saying to you, David, you have to sound hyper than that, man.
Yes.
Yeah, but you sound like you run for office.
David, and in addition to that, you're mamming me.
Oh, boy.
Exactly.
Yes,
David.
Oh, boy.
David. You what now? We like you, So we want you to do this thing the right way. David, here what happen now. Where is this event? You have to sound better than how you can't sound. It is at the Cheesefield place. Look, I want you to tell us.
Well, first of all, boy,
David, you're not something different.
If Kashima says that I'm mad in her,
no, I don't think you get it right. No.
Not mad, David. You're mumming. You're like, yes.
We got a laugh out of David. All right. We have a start.
You go on, man. You go on.
No, but David,
we invite everybody
to
come out to the Cheesefield Community Center.
Right.
And participate. Football, netball, dominoes, cook-off.
Yes.
Bossy Boy Floyd will be your host and entertain the people.
Thank you.
Between 12 and 6.
Mm-hmm.
So we're inviting all the communities, tradeways, etc. to come out and enjoy, spend the day with us and see what you can come out as a winner. See where your skills lie. Just come and have a good day with us.
All right. David.
Yes, sir.
I want to thank you very much for talking to us tonight.
I want to thank you very much for having me, sir.
Same thing. Have an awesome night. I think the show will do very well.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
All right,
Respect,
so it
David.
is the Caribbean Choice Community Link Up, and it's happening at the Cheesefield in St. Catherine on Sunday,
Well,
April
David, you know
29th. And it's free, so make sure you check it out.
We never even know a place down the name Cheesefield.
Yes,
Now you
we
know.
that we're gonna find all those communities that people don't know exist, and we're gonna jam it up and ram it up and pack it
My
up. And
God,
have a
David,
good
I've
time.
never heard somebody so excited about an event.
All right, thank you, David.
All right,
Yes,
David.
sir.
Thank you very much, David. We enjoyed the interview with you. All right. My David.
Boys, I cannot marry
Oh, my
you.
David said, we're going to wrap it up and jam it up.
No, but I felt the excitement.
I felt the excitement somewhere down the road. But big up, David. Hey.
All right,
The
so
Cheesefield are
we're going to
shocked.
open the phone lines now and give our listeners an opportunity to interact with Romain Virgo and their music artist, Sycorah. The numbers to call are 974-5051
974-5043
or 974-5079. We're taking your questions, comments, and big ups. You know what, Romain? Do you think we can give the first two callers your Lovesick album?
The first two female callers.
Thank
Female.
you. That's
All right.
exactly what I was going to say.
Yes.
You know, we don't get a lot of female callers. Sometimes, no one then. We want to girl them.
Yeah, the first
Well, he
two
said
female
it,
callers.
so the first two female callers.
So if a man
will
call
get-
now, just give your wife the phone. Wise.
Right.
It's a wise way, don't?
Yeah.
Not true.
So,
Not
no,
true.
you cannot call us inside the studio because you will interrupt the interview. So you
Madam,
go outside.
calm down.
All right.
Calm
So
down,
we're
madam.
taking your questions, comments, or big ups. The telephone lines are now open. Now, while we wait for our callers, Sycorah, Romain, where can we see you perform?
Sakura.
Okay, all right. I have a tour coming up.
Really? Where?
Yeah. And I think it's in the UK and Canada as well.
Mhm.
Yeah. So we're still getting everything together.
Working it out.
Yeah, we're still working it out.
But it's tentative.
Yes, it's
All right.
worth mentioning. Yes, in a couple of months. So I'm excited about that.
Where can your fans see you here in Jamaica?
Locally.
Like I said, we're working on that as well.
Yeah,
so
but you big up the UK one, so
yeah, because I know about these ones. You know,
Oh, you know
I
about
don't-
nothing
I don't
locally.
know about
Bones, you're
anything
going to
here
have to
as
book
yet.
her
Huh?
for one of your many events.
You sound like foreigner, don't Bones? Sometimes when she talk.
My girl,
At first, me I say,
my
yo,
girl, you
the
sound
Jamaican
like your
come-
passport overwork.
Yo.
You know, I
Is that
get
good?
that a lot.
Every way you
And I'm
talk.
a Jamaica. You know, hear how me sing like.
Oh my
a
God,
real
your
born-
patois is very weak.
But Romain, Romain, where can we see you perform?
Well, I've 3 big shows in North America coming up. Grooving in the Park in New York.
Oh, nice.
See you there, son.
Yeah. Oh, you're gonna be there.
I'll be there, son.
You're always there, right?
Yeah, yes, I am.
Oh, yeah.
He lives there.
Grooving in the Park, New York.
In the park.
What a wicked show, man.
So that is one of them. Sierra Nevada World Music Festival in California. I'm gonna be there as well this year. The best of the best in Miami.
See you there too, son.
I'm gonna be there.
Yes, sir.
And you know, in summer we're looking forward to Europe again for some festivals. You know.
Okay.
So
those are not album tours, no. That's just spot dates.
Well, it would be Lovesick. Well, for Europe coming.
For
up,
Europe,
it would be
right?
The
That's what I'm saying.
summer Lovesick tour. You know, but these other ones are the spot dates. You know, so you know, and you know, we just continue work. Those are the ones that I remember off the top of my head.
Yeah,
right now.
that's fine.
And I think we have Canada coming up as well too.
Right.
We'll be in Toronto.
Him look mash up, you know, like him over-traveled.
Yeah, Bob tired.
Yeah,
Bob
Bob is like, why?
But yeah,
me saying that plane no one
He's suffering from mild pop down.
He's traveling from jet lag. All right, we have a caller online. Bust through caller, you're live.
Yes, DJ man.
Bless up.
Yeah, man. Big up. Good night. Yeah, see my Francis.
Yeah, man. Big up.
Yeah, man. Good night again. Romain Virgo.
Bless up, family. Respect.
Yes, my general.
Yeah, man.
I tell you, sir, the album, I love the album because.
Give thanks and praise.
Right. Yeah, man. I arrange with that. Now, Brownstone.
You know,
man. Big up the whole of Brownstone, my brother.
You're not smart. You should have given your wife. You should have given your wife the phone and then we don't have give her album.
Whole of Orange.
Yes.
My wife, there tomorrow, you want to say,
put her
Yeah,
on.
she can win the album. Romain said he's giving it to the first two females.
Put her on the wife.
So, yeah, man, when I can go out to get the album, then
put on your wife. Put on your wife and you get the album.
Free album.
Alright, I just do my move from the radio.
No, man, move towards your wife. Move towards your wife. Move towards your wife.
Win the album, caller.
Yeah, I move towards.
Nobody look like she the welfare man.
Yeah.
Oh, it takes so long to reach her. Run, man. So your house big.
Come in.
House big, so.
I'm on your album now.
No, hold on there. You still there? Oh, your wife your company phone yet?
Yeah, laugh, man.
No, man, put her on, man. You're the on the phone too long, man.
Come on.
Hello.
Oh, finally, darling. Hey, Gavin, they're fretting.
Romain, what do you want to ask her?
Hello, good night.
Well,
Good night.
The first female caller.
All right, yeah, so.
What's your name and where are you calling from?
My name is Rochelle. I'm calling from Brownstone. Are you do?
You sure say you're your wife?
Yes.
All right. So that's it.
Tell her she win, Romain.
You have just won yourself a Lovesick album.
Here, Romain.
All courtesy of Romain. Romain, you introduce your team.
Big up, Rochelle. You know, you want
Hi,
to
Virgo.
Big
Good
up.
night.
Good night. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Big up yourself.
Yes, I'm fine. And how are you doing?
I'm doing wonderful. See them now?
Husband and lose walk you.
But Rochelle, you want to sell, you know, one of my album, the Lovesick album. So I guess.
Oh, thank you.
Yes,
That's
stay on the
nice.
line.
Where can I collect the album?
All right, stay on the line, and our producer is going to take all your contact information and tell you how you can collect the album.
Right.
But congratulations, Rochelle.
Thanks.
All right. And tell your husband, say, boy, try again. No, it work, it run, you know. Okay, my wife, that's no matter how you reach on the phone so quick and she takes so long to come.
Yeah, I know when the general perform again in a center.
Ask him yourself. Ask him yourself, he may hear you.
Yo, brother.
Yeah, my general.
I wish you perform next before you fly out back again. Because I know you just coming from Europe.
Yeah, you know, so me not really have no performance in a Jamaica or anywhere in a center for now still. But as soon as a show pop up, you definitely not gonna know me, brother. We always post on Instagram and Facebook and all of them places, so you definitely know still. Sure.
That is true. Man, and congrats to you on the album number 1 for the Billboard.
Give thanks.
Big up.
Give thanks. Give thanks.
And you know what we did from All Together thing. And we now go nowhere.
All right, my brother. Give thanks.
Yeah, man.
Give thanks.
So, I just want to shout out to Orange Brownstone. The one of Brownstone, yes, sir. The original Orange.
Whole Orange, man, Brownstone. I'm a place,
and
man.
I place that.
I'm a place, man. So
my bad, I thought your place was Stepney. I'm my bad.
Let me have some whole
family from big up the Orange taxi man, man, the box man, taxi man, man, listen right now.
Yeah, man, the whole of the taxi man, the whole of the bus man, them. Big up on yourself. Every time.
And Shane, the fruit man from cross the road, so Shane.
Big up, Shane.
You don't know.
Every time.
Well, every time, man. Take care of yourself, my general. You don't know a thing. Big up Sakura warrior over there today. I'm
yes.
Out. Yellow fire, you rate you.
Yeah, man. Big up.
Yeah, man. Gabby, Transmit. Formula on the road, big up yourself. Take care of yourself. The female, big up yourself in a daughter.
Thank you. Big up yourself.
Yeah, man, and carry on. I like your punchline. You have a real punchline in there. Everyone, know you have
my girl.
Thank you so much.
My girl, yeah.
Oh, but you know, so I didn't see your outfit.
Really?
Oh, my girl, man, yeah. So big up yourself and hear up every one of the IFM staff.
Yeah, man, big up yourself
All
and
right.
big up your wife.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Carla. Big up your wife.
All right, give thanks for calling. Let's take this one. Bus through calling you live.
Yes, let's do Casino.
Yeah, man. Good night, caller.
Yes, Stagali, DJ Bones.
Stagali, big up. Stagali, do you want to win a CD? Stagali, you have to put
Yeah, man, Romain Virgo.
Yeah, big up Stagali.
Oh, Stagali.
Yeah, man.
Stagali, hold on. Stagali. Brakes, Stagali. Brakes. Brakes. You want to win a Love 6 CD from Romain Virgo?
Yeah, man, I asked about.
Where your wife? Where's your wife? Stagali, you don't work with me, you know. Where is your wife?
She da me open.
All right. Stagali.
Okay.
You sure you have a wife, Stagali?
Yeah, man. She da me open, man.
Call her.
On a PSV avenue
there.
Yeah,
Big up sexy male over 1 mile.
Big up who?
Sexy male.
And you have a wife?
Yeah, man.
Well, you know easy. David.
I mean, this is sounding a lot. This is sounding a lot like trouble.
This sounding
a lot like trouble.
And a love sickness is a love triangle.
But Stagali, do you have
we can't talk too much because you know, somebody knows Stagali, you don't know, sir. That's seriously, that's certain things.
Yeah, but I know the fan radio and big up sexy somebody and say you're married. I don't understand you. Actually, they are me a pen. What?
Yeah, man.
Bye.
All right, Stagali, do you have a question for Romain and our music artist, Sycorah?
Yeah, man. I'm not talking to Romain Virgo and Sakura.
They might hear you.
They might hear you, man.
Yeah. Father Romain.
Yeah, my general.
Yeah, man, I love the song, man, because you know, some of the panel road every day and I was long here, CD them up play, all boats over place and girls them love it to see it.
Yeah, man, it's a blessing, Stagali, man. Give thanks.
That's true, man. The first time I get to see them come out to the black show, one time I chill on it. Obviously, you come and come up and hold the mic and I say, what, this is the come and go on, so. First time I get to do this.
Yeah, give thanks, Stagali.
No, yeah,
man. Big up.
Yeah.
There's something nice to do.
Let's say we didn't even say
Sakura.
Hello, sweetheart. How are you?
Yeah.
Remember you're married, you know. I know you're top. You're married.
That's it.
Okay.
No, easy.
Like a wife, man. I like a song, you know.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
Yeah, I do. I'm a Gaza man. Still, there's no say.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, Gaza.
Where that come from?
What does
Where that come from, youth?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
Well, we just tell her what we like. We just tell her what we like. But we just love the vibe and love the song.
What you like is...
Yeah, man, my Gaza, man. I like that.
All right.
Still.
Thank you so much for calling.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
now
the best,
look at that. We
Bridget.
have some 2 minutes remaining. So real
Yeah.
quickly, anything you'd like to leave us with before you go? Sycorah, Romain.
Okay, yeah, I would like to tell the audience where to find me at Sycorah, Sycorah, on all the social media. Please follow and subscribe.
Nice.
And you can find my music videos, my music on YouTube as well at Sycorah, Sycorah. And again, for booking, it's Fatta Brim, PHATTA, Brim, BRIM @gmail.com.
All right.
All right. Yeah.
All right, Romain.
Fatta Brim.
Yeah, so don't forget the Lovesick album is out. Go and get it. It's everywhere right now.
I don't need to get it. I got it.
All right,
look at
it. See? And we have a brand new video from the Lovesick album for a song called Still. So you can go on YouTube and you can view it right now if you haven't seen it before. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter at Real Romain Virgo. That's RealRomainVirgo. And we're there, man. Give thanks for the love and the support over the years. We're grateful. We never take anything at all for granted. Big up, we love and if it wasn't for you, the people out there who continue to support the music, then nothing at all in life. That we have now. Or most of the things in life that we have now wouldn't be possible.
Right.
So thank you for the love and the support over the years. And support Sakura. She's a very talented
Thank you.
female.
And very sensual.
Yeah. Yeah. And support our music. Go and check her out.
Yeah.
And big up and thanks for listening to always keeping it locked to the buzz.
Come in, just to say if you're not
I want to big up my community as well because
right ahead,
they have been
quick.
pushing me. Big up Waterhouse, Kingston 11, Jamaica. Yeah, big up the food man Ronnie Jed and Mama Lane, my father who's listening right now, my producer, my two sisters that are here with me. Big up. Thank you guys
for the
for the
people that
support.
step near go say yo, she big up her place. Yeah, one day if you sing I go big up.
Yeah,
you better.
So big up everybody in a Stepney right now. I listen, the whole of Hills, 9 Miles, Murray, Alva, the whole of Alexandria, Charlton, the place. Big up on yourself every time and thanks for the love and support.
Yeah, man.
Peace.
All right. On that note, I also want to say big up to gospel entertainer Prince Hall, who is gearing up for his album launch happening on Sunday, June 11 at Turtle River Park in Ochi. So big up yourself, Prince, and continue
Prince
to
Hall,
do it.
you're rich. That show will sell off.
All right.
Trust
Also, big up to Romain and Sakura. Thank you so much for coming through the buzz and being absolutely early and
Romain,
on time.
you're a healthy
And
youth.
Bones, thanks for waking up and coming through.
Look here, let me tell you
You
the
could have
truth.
slept the whole night,
I could have, but
you didn't.
I want to big up Tupac.
Kaboom!
Oh, for waking you up.
Tupac said, my lad. What, man? Me said Tupac, I know 6 o'clock in the morning yet. The man said, remember Buzz. So me come.
He's
man,
out.
I was so tired. I won't
All right. Thank you
tired.
to our producer, Gavin Grant.
Yeah.
Big up to DJ Brian, Nicholas Francis, and
Yes.
Garth Graham for keeping social media connected.
Mr.
And
Garth.
Tony T. Didn't we have the highs? Gavin Grant, I think you are slightly too high. We do apologize for social media highs.
Wrong game. Sorry about that.
Baruka is up next with the cutting.
Yes, Rasta.
Join the Scotiabank team for OMG. OMG. Online banking is free roadshow this Friday from 8:30 a.m. to 4 p.m.